नमस्ते सरस्वती गौरवाणी प्रसाद जय श्री कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे राम हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हाँ आद्या हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे अनंत भाई को बोल
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Sit properly. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Ram, Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपस्ताय भूतले श्रीमती भक्ति वेदांत हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपस्ताय भूतले श्रीमती राधा स्वामी नामिनि नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपस्ताय भूतले श्रीमती भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामिनि नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवाद पार्थात्मिक सकारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री स्वाति गौर हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Sorry, suddenly power disrupted. We'll start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chaksharanmritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirviseshi Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangubalangaite girimet kripatum Shri Vrindavinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Om Pavitra Pavitro Va Sarvadastam Gatopi Va Yasmare Pundari Bhaksham Savahya Bhyantaram Sri Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. Today is November 2, Thursday. Moving forward, I wanted to read whenever available. There are two. There are Bhagavad Gita calendar actually. This Prabhu, Raghunandan Prabhu, every day is sending message to in our group. So let us read just. It's a good meditation. Right now, 16th chapter is there. November 2nd, 16th chapter, 6th and 7th verse. Dvau bhuta svarga lokesmin daiva asura eva cha daivo vistarasa prokta asuram partha me shruno. O son of Pruta, in this world, there are two kinds of created beings. One is called the divine and the other demoniac. I have already explained to you at length the divine qualities. Now hear from me of the demoniac. Pravrittim cha nivrittim cha janana vidur asuraha na saucham na picha charo na satyam teshu vidyate. Those who are demoniac do not know what is to be done, what is not to be done. Neither cleanliness nor proper behavior nor truth is found in them. Bhagavad Gita 16.7. And these are the two verses for today's calendar, Bhagavad Gita calendar, November 2nd. You are going to see the picture in some time. They already sent, I don't know, I haven't seen. So you can refer. Thank you very much. Since we are reading, I have an idea. Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita we are doing every time after BGCC and then SP, Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. I have an idea that let us song this song every time when we read Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. Today I will read two lines, two charanalu. This is written by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, written in Bengali. Yedi Prabhupada na hoito, tabe ki hoito. Yadi Prabhu, two line, two charanalu. Yadi Prabhupada na hoito, tabe ki hoito. E jivana bahita ki se. Yadi Prabhupada na hoito, tabe ki hoito. E jivana bahita ki se. Nitai gaurera para karuna ke dita sakala deshe. Nitai gaurera para karuna Kedita sakala deshe yadi Prabhupada hoito tabe ki hoito e jivana bahita ki se paschatera yata papi durachari shunyavadi mayavadi Paschatera yata papi durachari shunyavadi mayavadi tadera buddhara karibare mana hena kondoya nidhi tadera buddhara karibare mana hena konodaya nidhi yadi Prabhupada hoito tabe ki hoito e jivana bahita ki se. Those two charanalu, the meaning, if Srila Prabhupada had not come, what would have happened? How could we have passed our lives? Who else would have distributed the unlimited mercy of Lord Nityananda and Lord Gauranga all over the world. Second one, which other compassionate person would have endeavored to deliver the miscreants, sinful, impersonalistic, and wideistic people in the West? We'll continue 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 stanzas. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you very much. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Gurudev ki jai. Chapter 9 of Lilamta, first volume, we are reading. Yeah. We'll continue from this paragraph. Okay. So, Lalitma Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Please read. Prabhuji, are you there? Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, ಏನು ಪ್ರಭು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನನ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಪ್ರಭು
Chadudam inga variety.
Yeah. It was light when he went out, his bead bag around his neck, a few copies of Back to Godhead in his hand. Turning right at the temple door, he walked the tight, crooked lane past alleys, dirt paths, and cross lanes, which interlaced in a winding network. There were no shops in the area, only silent buildings, many of them hundreds of years old. The neighborhood was serene. Behind closed shutters, someone played on wooden clackers and sang Hare Krishna softly. At a crossroads, where dark women filled brass water pots from a well, Abhay turned left onto a street lined with a small, open porches. On either side, he saw ornate temple architecture. One entrance marked with 2 stone lions, another by a carved elephant with teeth like a tiger's. A brick and mortar wall was crumbling with age. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Let me read. Soon Abhay arrived at the Radha Ramana temple, established almost 500 years before by Gopal Bhatta Goswami, one of Lord Chaitanya's chief followers. Here, residents of Vrindavana were coming and going according to their vows, following a strict schedule that allowed not a moment's delay. Making their daily visit to various temples, Abhay entered and stood amidst a group of worshippers, viewing the deity of Krishna, Radha Ramana, the deity, wearing a fresh garland of flowers, his enchanting black form
Hare Krishna, am I the only one who can't hear?
No, I think internet connection issue, Prabhuji.
Internet connection is I think. Let's do congregational chanting till Prabhuji comes. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Giriraj Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
సారీ
Hare.
సారీ డివోటీస్, ఈ పవర్ ఫ్లక్చువేట్ అవడం వల్ల ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇంట్లో మా రౌటర్ ఆన్ అండ్ ఆఫ్ అవడం వల్ల వైఫై ఇది అయిపోతుంది. వెరీ సారీ.
No, not acceptable.
No problem, Prabhuji.
అది తెలుసు కదా, అది ఉన్నది అది. దాన్ని ఏమంటారు, ఎక్స్టెండర్ ఉంది, బట్ స్టిల్ వాళ్ళు కింద జనరేటర్ వేస్తారు, వాళ్ళు ప్రాబ్లం పోతుంది అట్లా. ఎనీవే, సభన్ లో ప్లీజ్ కంటిన్యూ.
Hare Krishna. Knowing the priest of Radha Ramana to be respected, learned Sanskritist, some of whom also read English, Abhay had bought with him a few copies of Back to Godhead. He met Vishwambara Goswami, a young priest in his 30s, who, after the death of his father, had left his law practice and taken over some of the temple management. The temple was run under a caste Goswami system, and thus for 500 years, Vishwambara's ancestors had handed down charge of the temple. Although Vishwambara had met many sadhus, he was immediately struck by Abhay's gentle and humble demeanor. He accepted the copies of Back to Godhead and sat and talked with Abhay. Hare Krishna.
థ్యాంక్ యూ బాబు. రాజు బాబు.
Hare Krishna Dandatram. Abhay then continued along Vrindavana's winding lanes to visit another temple, Radha Damodara. He passed old Babaji's and women carrying water, a commercial shop beside an open porch where people worshipped a Shivalinga, monkeys sitting atop a high concrete wall and ranging from roof to roof. Ledge to ledge, chattered and gestured as Abhay walked beneath. As the morning progressed, barefoot children had begun to appear more frequently, playing within the open doorways. As he walked along the chanting japa, his right hand in his bead bag, his lips moving softly, hardly anyone would never knew him. But as an elderly, cultured Bengali gentleman, he did not seem an unusual sight. He was a religious Babu in town devoted entirely to religion. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for reading. Now, Mataji. So, yeah. Deepa Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandatram.
Hare Krishna.
Ekkadi nunchi Abhay would regularly visit akkadi nuncha. Abhay would regularly visit Vrindavan's important temples, and afterwards he would shop, returning to his room around 11 with vegetables for cooking. Using the kerosene burner and a 3-tiered cooker, he would cook rice, potatoes, and sometimes sabji. He would also cook chapatis. He would take only one meal a day at noon, and in the evening a cup of milk when he did not have time to cook. He would take the prasadam of the deity. After lunch, he would nap for 15 minutes and then write. He rarely received visitors, but stayed alone writing. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. And then Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Just before sunset, he would again go out visiting temples. At Keshighata, he would pass by sadhus sitting alone here and there, facing the Yamuna. The river itself was little traffic, sometimes a boat or two slowly moving on the river's placidity. Sometimes a fish is splashed in the water or a bird winged along the river, watchful. Keshi Ghata was quiet and beautiful, especially after the sun had relented for the day. Sadhus would hail Abhay on sight with Vrindavan's common greeting, Jaya Radhe, and Abhay would return his Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, thank you, Mataji. Madhavi Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay. Lavanya, go ahead.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sorry. Prabhupada ki jai. When in the evening he walked through the town, he would find himself amidst the vibrations of one kirtana after another. In the temples of Krishna, Rama, Chaitanya, Nrsimha, Shiva, or in ashrama in homes, even amongst group walking on the street, there would be kirtana. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. He would often see Bengali widows gathered together in a hall. Thousands of them lived in ashramas in Vrindavana, staying together with few wands, wearing dull white saris, keeping their hair cut short, never leaving Vrindavana even for Madura, wanting only to stay in Vrindavana, to die in Vrindavana, chanting Hare Krishna. A man would sit playing mridanga and leading a chant while a group of widows clapped their hands unevenly, responding in their childlike voices. The drum, the clapping, the singers, unpolished but earnest, made a sweet sound in the evening. As Abhay walked, no sooner would the sound of one kirtana fade than another would rise loudly before him and then fade behind him as another rose to meet him. A temple bell ringing formidably, intermingling with the drums, cymbals, and chorus of another group or a single person passing nearby singing his own Radhe Radhe.
Radhe, 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 Radhe. Yes, thank you. Vani Mataji. Hare Krishna. Vani Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
No. Okay, Hare Krishna. Then again, Prabhuji. Chandraval Prabhu, since you are now, read Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Even the greetings were Krishna, Kirtana, Jaya, Jaya, Radhe, Hari Bol. As faces passed, as carts clattered by, as men joked or made their last transaction of the day in the market, and as stray cows made their way home, their bells cleaning around their necks, somehow everything was in connection with Krishna. And as Abhay returned to the secluded Vamsi Gopala temple, Vamsi Gopalaji temple, there also he worked. Here kirtanas only more private, perhaps only a husband and wife in their room. The man playing mridanga and singing one line of bhajana, his wife singing in response. Vrindavana was not ordinary. Every singer sounded sweet in his own way, an expected melodist, and everyone sang of Krishna. Krishna was present in every occasion and event.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare
No. Sapan Prabhu.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. I'll read and I need to go through that.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Srila Prabhupada, the glories of Krishna nobody can understand. Similarly, Vrindavana, the land which is known as Vrindavana also has unlimited potency. When you go to Vrindavana, you will find unlimited potency of spiritual atmosphere still. If you go to Vrindavana, you will see so many saints and sages, still they are worshipping Vrindavana Dhama. As Lord Krishna is worshipable, similarly his place, Vrindavana is as good as Krishna. It is also worshipable. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Saban Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Commuting became difficult. He would take the morning train into Delhi and, having nowhere to stay, return to Vrindavana the same night. That didn't give him much time in Delhi and it was expensive. At first, he had stayed with Mr. Gupta, a pious gentleman who studied the Gita regularly and afforded sadhus a place to stay. Abhay had explained to Mr. Gupta about his back to Godhead and his desires to preach in the West. It had been a good arrangement, and Abhay had kept to himself writing. But in time, another sadhu took the room. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Clarify, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Even with his minimal personal expenses, it was difficult to raise enough in donations to cover traveling, printing, and mailing. Giving copies of Back to Godhead away wasn't difficult. And he was doing that in Vrindavan. But working alone, writing, editing, selling, soliciting donations was too much. The printer, Mr. Jain, was amazed, wondering why a person would put himself through such difficulties printing a newspaper he couldn't afford. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Yeah, Giraj Prabhu, are you there?
Prabhuji, internet
Connection
internet issue is there, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji. So next, read, somebody can read.
Lavanya Mataji, మీ దగ్గర book ఉంటే you can continue reading the next paragraph.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah. Srila Prabhupada said, I work for back to Godhead day and night. In the beginning, when I was a householder, I did not care if somebody paid or not paid. I used to distribute liberally. But when I left my household life and I was living alone, sometimes in Vrindavana and sometimes in Delhi, or sometimes traveling for pushing on back to Godhead, they were very hard days. After his 12th consecutive fortnightly edition, the issue for November 20th, 1956, Abhay ran out of money. Mr. Jain had to throw up his hands, saying he couldn't print simply out of friendship. Abhay returned to Vrindavana, where he spent his time writing but with no plan for publication. Haribol, Hare Krishna. It was because people were not interested in becoming Krishna conscious and no time that Back to Godhead had failed financially. Certain sadhus in India were celebrated and influential, but Abhay was not amongst them. Of course, the uncompromising preaching he had learned from his spiritual master, the chopping technique in which he openly criticized revered politicians and holy men, was not likely to win him favor and patronage. Don't flatter, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati had said. Speak the truth. And if Krishna is pleased, then you will come out successful. Money will come, and Abhay had firm faith in this. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Again, fluctuated. Sorry. Next, Vani Mataji. Yes, written.
No, Prabhuji, I think Prabhuji's turn was going on. Prabhuji's turn was going on. Mari screen ledani Lavanya Matajiని చదవమని చెప్పాను. Who was reading that? ఏం కాదు, Prabhuji's ఎవరితో టర్న్ అవుతుండేది.
ప్రభు నాది అయిపోయాక మీది ఉన్నది ప్రభు, మీది ఉన్నది ఇంకొకరు ఎవరు ఉన్నట్టు.
That was his outstanding asset. So this is the, beautiful thing. No? Speak the truth, and if Krishna is pleased, then you will come out of success, money will come. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna is a person. That is the truth. That was his outstanding asset, his faith in his spiritual master. He was sure that by following Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, he would receive his blessings and the blessings of Lord Chaitanya. Although for the last 2 years he had followed any path that had opened as far as it had led, he had remained one-pointed, aimed at serving the order of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. He was confident sooner or later he would obtain substantial backing. He would find a sympathetic audience. Sincere workers would join him. Mataji, మీరు ల్యాప్టాప్ లో ఉన్నారా దీప మాతాజీ? I don't know. ఈరోజు 3-4 సార్లు ఫ్లక్చువేట్ అయింది. Can I make you host?
యా ఒక్క నిమిషం నేను ఈలోగా అది ఓపెన్ చేస్తాను. ఈలోగా నెక్స్ట్ పర్సన్ లెట్ కంటిన్యూ అండ్ నేను చెప్తాను.
ఓకే. ఎస్ ఎనీ మాతది వాణి మాత చదివారా మీరు?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I will read.
శిరీష మాత చదవండి.
A letter came to Abhay in Vrindavana from his disciple, Acharya Prabhakar Mishra, and it gave Abhay an idea. Acharya Prabhakar, who was in Bombay working as secretary of the Sanskrit department at the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, invited Srila Bhaktivedanta Prabhu to join him there for preaching together. Just as in the old days, the founder director of the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan was Governor K.M. Munshi, the same governor whose wife had pursued Abhay to give up the Radha Memorial in Jhansi. But Acharya Prabhakar, having recently established a friendship with the governor, intimated to Abhay that the governor might be willing to help. Thus, in January 1957, after assuring Mahat Gopal that he would return and that he would send 5 rupees a month for his room, Abhay traveled to Bombay.
Yeah, Prabhuji, you can make me the host, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
I think Sapan Prabhu's turn also is not over అనుకుంటున్నాను. అయిందా ప్రభుజీ సపన్ ప్రభు?
Yeah, చదవండి మాతాజీ.
ఓకే యా నెక్స్ట్ వాణి మాతాజీ.
మాతాజీ నన్ను పిలిచారా? Okay. Acharya Prabhakar got Abhay quarters in the faculty residence and introduced him to various scholars and religionists. They then attended a lecture by Governor Munshi. What is wrong with the world? Afterwards, Abhay approached the governor, expressing his appreciation of the speech, but stressing that it would take a spiritual moment to avert the imminent global disasters. Without God consciousness, even Mr. Munshi's work in the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan would be a waste of time. Abhay spoke of his interest in reviving the League of Devotees, and he suggested how he might work within the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan to infuse the life of God consciousness into the governor's cultural projects. Governor Munshi responded by offering Abhay a post as honorary professor of Bhagavad Gita. Abhay accepted and gave the governor some copies of Back to Godhead, requesting that he read them in his spare time.
చంద్రమౌళి ప్రభు చదువుతారా? చదివారా? హరే కృష్ణ.
మా పాప భారతీయ విద్యా భవన్ లో చదివింది కాబట్టి వాళ్ళకి భగవద్గీత ఇవన్నీ శ్లోకాస్ దాంట్లో ఉంది మాతాజీ. The curriculum is really good. Sorry, it's an out of thing, but I was just inquisitive to know that even Prabhupada is some ways connected to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan.
చంద్రమౌళి ప్రభు ఉన్నారా? సంధ్యమంతజీ you can read. హరే కృష్ణ. మాధవి మాతాజీ.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, please read.
Yeah. As honorary professor of Bhagavad Gita, Abhay began each class with Hare Krishna Kirtan and unable to read this sentence, Mataji.
You are unable to read?
Unable to see this sentence. 1 second.
See this. Maybe if you are reading from the phone, maybe.
Yeah, it is difficult. That's what I mean.
Sideways వెళ్తే
అదే 1 second.
Mataji, shall I read Mataji?
Yeah. Yes, honorary professor.
జూమ్ చేసుకోండి మాతాజీ కొంచెం ఇలా.
Yeah. As honorary professor of Bhagavad Gita, Abhay began each class with Hare Krishna Kirtana and then lectured on the Gita, presenting Lord Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But he soon found his post confining. Within the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, he found little scope for reviving the League of Devotees. Then along with the other members of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Abhay attended the 5th annual convention of the World Academy of Sanskrit at Kurukshetra, where 5,000 years before, Lord Krishna had spoken Bhagavad Gita. India's President Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Governor Munshi, and many scholars and Panditas from all over India participated in the discourses. But everyone there had his own thing to say apart from the conclusions of Lord Krishna. So Abhay considered the meeting a waste of time, since he was not scheduled to speak, since the non-devotional discussions on the Gita disturbed him, and since he saw that nothing practical would come of such a theoretical meeting, he left Kurukshetra and returned to Vrindavan.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Chandramali Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I'm coming, Mataji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. As we are doing multitasking, during this time you are unable to respond immediately.
Yeah.
Yes, Mataji. Which one? Acharya Prabhakar.
Acharya Prabhakar.
Hare Krishna. Acharya Prabhakar soon joined Abhay. As they talked together in Abhay's room at Vamsi Gopalji temple, Abhay spoke again of his desire to revive the League of Devotees. After having recently seen the watered down culture programs in Bombay and Kurukshetra, he felt even more keenly the need for a society of pure devotees. There were already so many cultural and religious organizations. If he liked, he could join one. But where was that organization with which he could affiliate himself wholeheartedly? Only the League of Devotees exposed the conclusions of Lord Chaitanya and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati vigorous worldwide preaching of devotional service to Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Thank you, Prabhu. Sandhya Mataji, unnara?
Yes, Mataji.
Chadvani.
Mataji, I missed the last sentence. Mataji, which paragraph?
ఈ చదవండి Abhay drafted.
Yes, Mataji. Abhay drafted an appeal to the generous public, modern philosophers, leaders, and religionists on behalf of the League of Devotees. The activities of the League, he stated, would be to publish Back to Godhead in English with translation in many other languages, to educate young men and women for worldwide preaching, and to operate a press solely for printing transcendental literature. These programs would require an estimated 3,000 rupees per month, and he appealed for help. Abhay concluded, Vrindavan is the sacred place of topmost importance, and the headquarters of this league is therefore situated here. Using the impressive new titles, Honorary Professor of Gita, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, and Honorary Secretary of Hari Bhavan, Abhay, with assistance of Acharya Prabhakar, launched another attempt at railing support for Back to Godhead and the League of Devotees.
Sirisha Mataji, చదివారా?
చదవండి మాతాజీ నేను.
ఓకే, అయితే నేనే చదవాలనుకుంటా. ఇంకెవరైనా ఉన్నారా? సంధ్య మాతాజీ ఎక్కడ ఏం చేశారు? ఇక్కడ బ్యాక్ టు గాడ్ హెడ్ అండ్ ద లీగ్ ఆఫ్ డివోటీస్ కదా?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Within a few days, Acharya Prabhakar returned to his post in Bombay, and Abhay was again alone in Vrindavan. He loved Vrindavan, yet with no means to publish and preach, he was not content there. If he were to travel, he might be able to enlist members for the league. He thought of Kanpur, which was nearby, a city of more than 100 big factories and many wealthy industrialists, some of whom he had met during his business travels. He decided to go after printing some League of Devotee membership forms. He explained to Mahant Gopal that he would be away for a couple of months. The Mahant was surprised, although most elderly sadhus who came to Vrindavan stayed put, and some even took vows never to leave this quiet Babu was coming and going constantly.
Mataji, power back.
You can take the.
I can take. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, can you take the host, Prabhuji?
Yeah, I can reclaim, and now it's power only, no problem. So let me take reclaim host. Another one, inko 5 minutes chadavdamu. Okay. 10 minutes. Then, okay. So that scene I think constantly. Okay. Yes, again will. Let me read this. Yes. Abhay preached actively in Kanpur, staying in various homes and canvassing for league members. As a guest of the Anandeshwar Satsang Mandal, he lectured regularly at the popular Parmat bathing ghata on the Ganges. He especially made acquaintances among industrialists and educators, often sitting and conversing with them for hours. And many were impressed by his dedication and his soft spoken talks. But his collections were small. When he offered the wealthy magnates his constitutional membership, they usually opted in favor of the 2 rupees a year subscriber membership. He collected a few letters of appreciation, but after 2 months, he left. So, how he struggled in preaching, the lifetime, life history of Srila Prabhupada. Yeah, then I'll continue. Lalit Prabhu again, please read.
Yes, Prabhu. After some months in Vrindavan, Abhay decided to go back to Bombay and preach. In Bombay, he quickly broke off his association with the stifling Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and moved out of the faculty residence there. Staying a week at a time in the homes of various patrons, he tried to generate interest in his missionary activities. When a friend of Acharya Prabhakar's arranged for Abhay to address Sunday evening crowds at Bombay Beach, Abhay accepted. Following already established custom, he sat on a cushion and the people gathered from 500 to 1000, sitting and listening. As he loudly spoke the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, Abhay spoke for several nights, and there were other lecture opportunities also. One week he spoke several times at a Bombay Vishnu temple. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Sarvam Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. But Abhay wanted to do more than deliver occasional lectures to uncommitted audiences. The conviction was growing within him that he should preach outside India. The idea, of course, had been there for some time. He had expressed it in his prospectus for the League of Devotees before gatherings at the Radha Memorial in Jhansi. During his meeting at the Birla Mandir in Delhi and on many other occasions, informally he had expressed it hundreds of times to acquaintances, and he had woven his dream throughout his writings. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Chandraval
Can
Prabhu.
I read? Can I read, Guruji?
Raju.
Yeah. Yeah, he was ready to travel anywhere if he could fulfill Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati order to preach in English. In India, the English-speaking population was small, so Abhay continued to dream to go into the West. If he could travel to Bombay, Delhi, and Kanpur, why not to London or New York, where millions spoke English and had never heard the message of Lord Chaitanya? Writing to Mr. Ved Prakash, a Kanpur industrialist, Abhay explained his idea. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Chandraval Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Lord Chaitanya said, Pranina Pranam Upakaraya. That is to say, for the benefit of all living beings being concerned, while rendering first aid service in the battlefield, the Red Cross men, although equally disposed to all the wounded soldiers, they give first preference to the hopeful ones. The hopeless ones are sometimes neglected. In India, even after the attainment of Swaraj, the mentality is predominant by made in London ideas. It is a long story. But in a nutshell, the leaders of India, in the name of secular government, they have engaged themselves in everything foreign. They have carefully set aside the treasure house of India's spiritual asset, and they are imitating the Western material way of life, constantly engaged in the acts of error, of judgment, misgivings, misperfections, and duplicity.
Thank you, Prabhu. Constantly, nice words, huh? Constantly engaged in the acts of error of judgment, misgivings, imperfectness, and duplicity. Okay, Lavanya, please read.
Hare Krishna. India's Vedic knowledge is above all the conditional defects mentioned above, but we Indians at the present moment have neglected such wonderful Vedic knowledge. It is due to its improper handling.
Continue. Highlight this Vedanta Sutra.
Yeah. This Vedanta Sutra is presented in India by unauthorized persons of different camps and as such the people are being misguided. Newly sprung up national enthusiasm of the Indian leaders, industrialists, and plan makers has no time, neither desire to understand the message of Vedanta Sutra or even the Bhagavad Gita. You cannot do acts of humanity without proper guidance.
Very good. Thank you. Madhavi Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Avani Mataji, please. Hare Krishna, Vani Mataji, Madhavi Mataji,
Prabhuji.
Sandhya Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji, చెప్పండి.
Highlighted one, please. The highlighted one, please.
Okay, Prabhuji. So my idea of preaching in the foreign countries means that they are rather fed up with material advancement of knowledge. They are seeking the message, guidance of the Vedanta Sutra, or for the matter of the Bhagavad Gita, in an authentic way. And I am sure India will again go back to the spiritual life when the principle is accepted by the Europeans, Americans, etc. Because the Indian people are now in the habit of begging after neglecting their own property. That is my viewpoint. But all the same, we must take only the opportunity of service.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sandhya Mataji. Sandhya Mataji, are you able to do it?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
One way of expanding his way of preaching was to mail copies of Back to Godhead outside India. And as an incentive for enlisting donors, he made it known that the donor's name would be printed on each copy. His ambition was to bring in large donations, run large printings, and send Back to Godhead to more than 50 countries. He assigned quotas. America would receive 10,000 copies, Argentina 500, Belgium 500, Brazil 500, Burma 1,000, Canada 500, Chile 500, China 10,000, and so on, including 10,000 for Russia and 10,000 for England. But the donors and donations never appeared. The plans for Back to Godhead were never realized.
Krishna. The beginning of his time. Okay. Yeah. There's one Mataji.
Abhay found that while the people of India's educated, cultured class were rejecting their own spiritual culture, the religiously inclined masses were being baffled by an array of conflicting, unauthorized doctrines presented in the name of Hinduism. An alarming example of this came to his attention as he was preaching in Bombay during the summer of 1958. Bhagavad Week was being publicized by a group whose teachings conflicted with the pure parampara presentation of the Bhagavata. The Bhagavata, Srimad Bhagavatam, was the devotional scripture par excellence, the literary incarnation of Krishna, yet the organizers of Bhagavad Week were using Srimad Bhagavatam to teach impersonalism and minimize Lord Krishna. Through friends, Abhay learned of the outrageous meetings, and finally on July 28, 1958, he wrote to the Bhagavad Week leader, Sri Ratanshi, imploring him to stay away from Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we stop here. Thank you so much for reading. Srila Prabhupada Leela ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We'll continue from this paragraph tomorrow. Thank you very much. So we'll continue our Sloka recitation. Bhakti Shastri, please, you all quickly do the verses. Okay? Chandraval Prabhu and Sandhya Mataji with the chant. Here.
నా టెస్ట్ నిన్న అయిపోయింది ప్రభుజీ.
యా ఎస్ ప్రభు,
నా టెస్ట్ నిన్న అయిపోయింది.
మీరు చెప్పేది అర్థం కావట్లేదు ఏంటిది?
శ్లోక టెస్ట్ నిన్న అయిపోయింది ప్రభుజీ.
అయిపోయింది ఆల్రెడీ?
అయిపోయింది.
పర్ఫెక్ట్. ఓకే, ఇంకెవరిది నిన్న అందరిది అయిపోయినట్టేనా?
థర్డ్ నా సిక్స్త్ నా ఉన్నాయి ప్రభుజీ. కొంతమందికి థర్డ్ నా కొన్ని స్లాట్స్ ఉన్నాయి ప్రభుజీ, సిక్స్త్ కొన్ని స్లాట్స్ ఉన్నాయి అన్నమాట. కానీ ఎవరి ఎప్పుడు
ఓకే, మీది అయిపోయిందా మాతది? సంధ్యా మాతది స్పీకింగ్ అన్మ్యూట్ ఆల్రెడీ. Okay. Anyway, then we will go with our Bhagavatam verses. Yes, probably. No, like no, probably.
మీరు ఏమైనా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తారా ప్రభు? డైరెక్ట్గా వెళ్ళిపోనా?
3911 ఒకసారి చేద్దాము. దెన్ లాస్ట్ 3925 ఇది ఒకటి ఇంకా వరుస. తర్వాత అన్ని 6 శ్లోకాస్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేద్దాం మేబీ నెక్స్ట్ వీక్. ఇది ఒకసారి చేద్దాం. ఫ్రమ్ భక్తి యోగ. యా దీపమతి చేయండి.
ఏది త్వం భక్తినా?
3911 నిన్న నేర్చుకున్నాను.
నేను చేయను.
భక్తి యోగ పరిభావిత హృత్ సరోజా. సారీ ప్రభుజీ, ఒక 2 minutes పట్టింది టు రిమెంబర్ ద ట్యూన్. త్వం భక్తి యోగ పరిభావిత హృత్ సరోజా ఆశేషు తీక్షిత పథో నను నాథ పుంసాం యద్యద్ధియాతౌరుగాయ విభావయంతి తత్తద్వపు ప్రణయసే సదనుగ్రహాయ. మళ్ళీ ఇంకోసారి చేస్తా. త్వం భక్తి యోగ పరిభావిత హృత్ సరోజా ఆశేషు తీక్షిత పథో నను నాథ పుంసాం యద్యద్ధియాతౌరుగాయ విభావయంతి తత్తద్వపు ప్రణయసే సదనుగ్రహాయ. Translation: O my Lord, your devotees can see you through the ears by the process of bona fide hearing, and thus their hearts become cleansed, and you take your seat there. You are so merciful to your devotees that you manifest yourself in the particular eternal form of transcendence in which they always think of you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Raju Prabhu. Raju Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Bhakti yoga paribhavita hrit saroja ashe srutakshita pato nanunata pumsam yatyadhyata urugaya vibhavayanti tadhat vapu pranayase sadanugraha.
Yes, thank you. Translation.
Translation: Oh my Lord, your devotees can see you through the ears by the process of bona fide hearing, and thus their hearts become cleansed, and you take your seat there. You are so merciful to your devotees that you manifest yourself in the particular eternal form of transcendence in which they always think of you. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Vani Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Vani Mataji.
ఒక్క నిమిషం ప్రభుజీ. త్వం భక్తి యోగ పరిభావిత హృత్ సరోజా ఆశేషు సుతేక్షిత పదో నన్నాథ పుంసాం యద్యద్ధియేతావురుగాయ విభావయంతి తత్తద్వపూహ ప్రణయసే సదనుగ్రహాయ. Translation: Oh my Lord, your devotees can see you through the ears by the process of bona fide hearing, and thus their hearts become cleansed, and you take your seat there. You are so merciful to your devotees that you manifest yourself in the particular eternal form of transcendence in which they always think of it. Transcendence.
Yes. Thank you, Mataji. Let me do Srimad Bhagavatam 3.9.11. Tvam bhakti yoga paribhavita hrit saroja ase srutekshita pato nanunata pumsam yadyadhyata urugaya vibhavayanti tattad vapu pranayase tat sadanugrahaya. Oh my Lord, your devotees can see you through the ears by the process of bona fide hearing, and thus their hearts become cleansed, and you take your seat there. You are so merciful to your devotees that you manifest yourself in the particular eternal form of transcendence in which they always think of you. So this is one more question answer, like, how our hearts become cleansed. So this is the answer also. And what is another question? Can we see God? Yes, we can see God. So this thing. Okay. Yeah, any devotees, any non-bhakti Vaibhav devotee who likes to do?
Nichaya Prabhuji.
Jai.
Tvam bhakti yoga paribhavita hrit saroja ase shrute kshita pato nanunata pumsham yatyadhyata urgaya vibhavayanti tattat vapu pranayase sadanugrahaya. Hare Krishna.
Jai. Lavanya, you want to go?
Srimad Bhagavatam 3.9.11. Tvam bhakti yoga paribhavita saroja ase shruti kshita pado nanunata pumsam yatyadhyata urugaya vibhavayante tattat vapu pranayase sadanugrahaya.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I'll try Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Jai.
Tvam bhakti yoga paribhavita hrit saroja ashe shrute kshita pato nanunata pumsam yatyadhyata urgaya vibhavayanti tattat vapu pranayase sadanugrahaya. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, thank you. Lakshmi Prabhu, you want to do?
Hare Krishna, Dandot Pranam.
Dandot.
Tvam bhakti yoga paribhavita rata saroja ase sasrutta srutte stita pato nanu nata pumsham yadyadhyata urgaya bhavava yanti taddad vapu parnayase sad anugrahaya. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
You tried, Prabhu. That likes Krishna. Yes. Very nice. Anyone? Then we'll go to the 3925. Okay. Okay, we'll go, Prabhu. I think.
Okay, Prabhuji. So now this 3925 is about the main business of Brahma. Why he is praying all these things. The conclusion is, please bestow mercy upon me so that I will get a creative energy to create this world. And why you are creating this world? To facilitate the dejected souls. Okay, that is the main thing, Prabhu. Why he is creating. And how can he do it? Just by opening his glance, he can give his mercy and intelligence to me so that I can create. And why it is being created? For the dejections, for the dejected souls. Souls who dejected Lord. Okay, facility for them to come back again. So that is the main meaning of this shloka. For dejected souls, rebellious dejected souls, an opportunity to come back again. And to create such material world, let him please give me his intelligence so that I can do it. So this is the main prayer, main purpose of the prayer. Okay, before this prayer, he will just glorify the Lord in different other prayers. Like some 10 or 15 prayers he will pray, 15 shlokas or 17 shlokas he will pray, and at 25th he will tell his this thing, purpose of this prayer. Okay. Okay. So one devotee go with the synonyms, the other one with the translations. Okay.
Synonyms: Sa, he, the Lord; Asau, that; Adhabra, unlimited; Karuna, merciful; Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead; Vivriddha, excessive; Prema, love; Smitena, by smiling; Nayana, Nayanam Buhuram, Nayanam Buruham, the lotus eyes; Jambhan, by opening; Utthaya, for flourishing; Vishwa Vijayaya, for glorifying the cosmic creation. Cha, as also. Na, are. Vishwadam, dejection.
Vishadam.
Vishadam, dejection. Madhya, by sweet. Gira, words. Apanayatat, let him kindly remove. Purushaha, the supreme. Puranaha, the oldest. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, please repeat some words after me. Prabhuji, just a minute. Nayana Amburuham.
Nayana Amburuham.
Nayana Amburuham.
Nayana
Amburuham.
Nayana Amburuham.
Nayana Amburuham.
Vijrumbhan. Bam kaadu. Ma. Generally we will come with a bum. No, it's bhan. Vijrumbhan.
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 Vishwa Vijayaya.
Vishwa Vijayaya.
Vishwa Vijayaya.
Vishwa Vijayaya.
Vishwa Vijayaya.
Vishwa Vijayaya.
Apanayatat.
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 Girapanayatat. Girapanayatat.
Girapanayatat.
Girapanayatat.
Girapanayatat.
Girapanayatat.
Girapanayatat.
Thank you. Prabhuji, you can go ahead with the translation of.
Yeah. Anyone, please, devotees.
Prabhuji.
Please go ahead, Madhya.
Lakshmi
Yeah, translation. Okay, translation. The Lord, who is supreme and is the oldest of all, is unlimitedly merciful. I wish that he may smilingly bestow his benediction upon me by opening his lotus eyes. He can uplift the entire cosmic creation and remove our dejection by kindly speaking his directions.
Yeah, thank you. So we will go with the practice now. Huh? It's already late. Sosavadhaprakarno Bhagavan Vivriddha.
Sosavadhaprakarno Bhagavan Vivriddha.
Sosavadhaprakarno Bhagavan Vivriddha. Sosavadhaprakarno Bhagavan Vivriddha. Prema Smitena Nayanam Buruham Vijrumbhan.
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 Prema Smitena Nayanam Buruham.
Prema
Smitena Nayanam Vijrumbhan.
Utthaya Vishwa Vijayaya Chano Vishadam.
Utthaya Vishwa Vijayaya Chano
Utthaya Vishwa Vijayaya Chano Vishadam.
Utthaya
Vijayaya Chano Vishadam.
Utthaya Vishwa Vijayaya Chano Vishadam.
Utthaya Vishwa Vijayaya Chano Vishadam.
Madhya Girapanayat Purusha Purana.
Madhya
Girapanayat Purusha Purana.
Madhya Girapanayat Purusha Purana.
Madhya Girapanayat Purusha Purana.
Madhya Girapanayat Purusha Purana.
Madhya Girapanayat Purusha Purana.
So this last line we will do it 3 more times. Okay, it is a bit tricky.
V కూడా ఉంది కదా. Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. బి కూడా ఉంది కదా.
మాధ్వ్య అంటున్నాం కదా.
యా
మాధ్య అనట్లే మాతాజీ, మాధవ్య. మాధవ్య ధాకి వాకి యావత్ అట్లా. వ్యా అదేనా. మాధవ్య గిరానయత పురుష
మాధ్య గిరాపనయత పురుష పురాణ.
మాధ్య కాదు, మాధవ్య.
మాధవ్య.
Madhya. We also there. Madhya కాదు, we also there. Madhya.
హరే కృష్ణ.
మాధవ్య
means by sweet. Madhya.
మాధవ్య
మాధవ్య.
మాధవ్యగా ప్రభు, ధాకి ఆవత్ ఉండదు. ధా వా యా ఒకేసారి పలికేలా
ప్రభు.
ప్రభుజీ మాధ్య, వాట్ ఇస్ ఇట్ ప్రభుజీ? మాధ్య.
మాధవ్య మాధవ్య
మాధవ్య మాధవ్య
మాధవ్య
మాధవ్య.
Sweet madhu. Madhu means from madhu it has come. Madhavya.
మాధవ్య
Madhavya.
మాధవ్య.
Dhava కాదు, ధావ్య. Madhavya.
మాధవ్య.
మాధవ్య.
యాక్చువల్లీ ఇది రిపీట్ చేయాల్సింది 10 సార్లు. నేను ఇంకా గిరాఫ్ అయినా కష్టం. మాధవ్య
మాధవ్య.
మాధవ్య
మాధవ్య.
దా కాదు, ధవ్య.
మాధవ్య.
మాధవ్య
మాధవ్య.
మాధవ్య.
ముందు అట్లానే చేయండి కదా, ఫాస్ట్ వచ్చినట్టు మరి దాని వాణి కలిపేయాలి తప్ప. మాధవ్య.
మాధవ్య.
మాధ్య.
అయ్యా మాధ్య కాదు మాతజీ, మాధవ్య.
మాధవ్య.
మాధవ్య కరెక్ట్. లక్ష్మీకాంత్ యూ గాట్ ఇట్.
మాధవ్య.
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 హరి హరి.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభుజీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Okay, we'll do it 3 more times, 3 to 4 more times. Madhya girapanayata purusha purana.
మాధ్య గిరాపనయత పురుష పురాణ.
Madhya girapanayata purusha purana.
మాధ్య గిరాపనయత పురుష పురాణ.
Madhya girapanayata purusha purana.
మాధ్య గిరాపనయత పురుష పురాణ.
Sosavadha prakaruno bhagavan vidriddha prema smitena nayanamburuham vijrambhan.
Sosavadha prakaruno bhagavan vidriddha prema smitena
nayanamburuham vijrambhan.
Sosavadha prakaruno bhagavan vidriddha prema smitena nayanamburuham vijrambhan.
Sosavadha prakaruno bhagavan prema
Sosavadha prakaruno bhagavan vidriddha prema smitena nayanamburuham.
Sosavadha prakaruno bhagavan vidriddha prema smitena nayanamburuham
vijrambhan.
Sosavadha prakaruno bhagavan vidriddha prema smitena nayanamburuham vijrambhan.
Sosavadha prakaruno bhagavan vidriddha
nayanamburuham vijrambhan.
Utthaya vishvavijayaya chano vishadam madhya girapanayata purusha purana.
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 उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय
विजयाय
विषादं
माध्यागिरापनयता पुरुषः पुराणः।
पुराण
सोऽसावधप्रकरणो भगवान् विवृद्ध प्रेम स्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं विचुम्बन् उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादं माध्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणः।
सोऽसावधप्रकरणो भगवान् विवृद्धा
प्रेमस्मितेन
गृहं
उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माध्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणः।
पुरुष पुराण
सोऽसावधप्रकरणो भगवान् विवृद्धा प्रेम स्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं विजृम्भन् उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माध्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणः।
सोऽसावधप्रकरणो भगवान् विवृद्धा प्रेमस्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं विजृम्भन् उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माध्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणः।
पुरुष पुराण
सोऽसावधप्रकरणो भगवान् विवृद्धा प्रेम स्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं विजृम्भन् उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माध्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणः।
सोऽसावधप्रकरणो भगवान् विवृद्धा प्रेमस्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माध्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणः।
पुराण
Thank you so much, devotees. Now you can go for individual practice.
One question here.
Yes, bro.
He can uplift the entire cosmic, Brahma is saying, he can uplift the entire cosmic creation, remove our dejection by kindly speaking his direction. His directions means what to do as a rebellious soul, sadhana.
Yeah, what to do for a yes, perfect, Prabhu. Dejected souls ki darshana దారి చూపించడం అన్నమాట.
Okay. Yes, devotees, please practice first Bhakti Vaibhava. I'm not asking Vani Mother, it's up to whoever likes to. Yeah, Raju Prabhu.
చేయమంటారా ప్రభుజీ?
Yeah.
సుసావదప్రకరుణో భగవాన్ ప్రవృద్ధా ప్రేమస్మితేన నయనాంబురుహం విజృంభన్ उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माध्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराण सोऽसावधप्रकरुणो भगवान् विवृद्धा प्रेमस्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं विजृम्भन् उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माध्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराण. Translation: The Lord, who is supreme and is the oldest of all, is unlimitedly merciful. I wish that he may smilingly bestow his benediction upon me by opening his lotus eyes. He can uplift the entire cosmic creation and remove our dejection by kindly speaking his directions. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Kindly speaking, his directions means Bhagavad Gita. Just I'm remembering, Krishna says about the 2 times. What he is saying? Manmanabha madbhakto madhyaji mama namaskuru. Mamai vaisis yuktvaevam atmanam matparayana manmanabha madbhakto madhyaji mama namaskuru. Mamai vaisis satyam te pratijani priyusmi. That is his direction. Always think of me, offer obeisance to me. And then what he is saying? Surely you will come to me. Thank you.
అంటే it is on his directions of how to create అని అడుగుతున్నారా బ్రహ్మ? నేను
నో యాక్చువల్లీ పర్పట్ చదవాలి మాతాజీ. పర్పట్ లో అంటే నేను ఇప్పుడు ఇందాకే చూశాను, ప్రభుపాద ఏమంటున్నారంటే నో he has created this material world for a dejected souls and this is an opportunity for us to go back to Godhead.
What is the opportunity, Prabhuji? Bhakti is opportunity or Srimad
No,
Bhagavatam?
this creation of this material world and keeping bhakti in it. who gave Bhakti? Again, Bhagavan, na? He came himself and he gave Bhagavad Gita. He came Bhagavatam. In Kali Yuga, how? By entering into Bhagavatam, the religious principles are there. That is how he guided. So, these are the directions actually. Okay? This is what the purport means actually. We should more concentrate on the purport because that is what our Acharya says. The meaning of this. Because I was bit confused why this shloka has been given in this and all. Because I didn't exactly understood what this dejection means in the first place. But after reading purport, I could understand that, yeah, the creation of this material world for the dejected souls to go back home, back to Godhead. That is what Prabhupada's lines are. Thank you, Prabhu.
Jai. Yes, Jai. Thank you. No, Vani Mata. Jai.
Yes, Prabhu. So swa adabra karno bhagavan vivriddha premasmitena nayanam guruham vrijambhan उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माधव्याय गिरापनयतात् पुरुष पुराणा
Last the ఒకసారి రిపీట్ చేయండి మాతాజీ. మాధ్య
మధ్య
గిరాపనయతాత్ పురుష పురాణ.
माध्याय गिरापयनतात् पुरुष पुराणा
మాధ్య గిరాపనయతాత్ పురుష పురాణ.
माध्याय गिरापनयतात् पुरुष पुराणा.
రెండు యాభై తగిలించారు మాతాజీ, ఒక యానే ఉందంతే. మాధ్య.
ఓకే, మాధ్య
మాధ్య
గిరాపనయతాత్ మాధ్యాయ గిరాపనయతాత్ పురుష పురాణ.
ఇంకొక యా వచ్చింది మళ్ళీ ఈసారి. మాధ్య గిరాపనయతాత్ పురుష పురాణ.
మాధ్యాయ ఒకసారి అది ఒక్కటి చెప్పండి ప్రభుజీ చాలు. నాకు మిగతా అంత గిరాపనయతాత్ పురుష పురాణ కరెక్ట్ గా వస్తుంది. ఫస్ట్ దే కదా వర్డ్ రావట్లేదు, మాధ్యాయ రావట్లేదు కదా.
మాధ్య
మాధ్య. ఓకే
ద వా యా మాధ్వ ద్వా అనండి. మధ్వ అనండి.
మాధ్వ మాధ్య
మాధ్వ్య
మాధ్వ్య.
మాధ్వ్య.
ఓకే మాధ్వ్య. ఓకే
మాధ్వ్య.
మాధ్వ్య.
ద్వ్య.
ద్వ్య.
మాధ్వ్య.
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 ఎస్ మాతాజీ, ట్రై చేయండి మాతాజీ వాళ్ళ రోజంతా. యా సమదర్ డివోటీ. యా హరిపో.
I'll read the translation, Prabhuji. Translation. The Lord, who is the supreme and is the oldest of all, is unlimitedly merciful. I wish that he may smilingly bestow his benediction upon me by opening his lotus eyes. He can uplift the entire cosmic creation and remove our dejection by kindly speaking his directions. Thank you, Prabhuji, for bearing with
Hare
me.
Krishna Mataji. Hari Hari. Yeah.
Bhagavatam 3.9-25.
Can I do? Chain, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Yes, chain. Yes, yes, Srimad Bhagavatam 3.9.25. Sosavadarbhakarno Bhagavan Vivruddha.
Prabhu, అది కాదు. అది సెకండ్ అది. ఫస్ట్ ఇది ఎలా ఉంటుంది? చేయండి.
Sosavadarbhakarno Bhagavan Vivruddha.
అదర్భ కాదు, అదబ్ర. అబ్బర్కదబ్ర, అదబ్ర.
సజయన్
సోసావధబ్ర కరుణో భగవాన్ అట్లా చేయండి.
సోసావదర్పకరుణో భగవన్ వివృద్ధ ప్రేమ స్మితేన నయన బుర్హం విజృంభన్ ఉత్థాయ విశ్వ విజయాయ చ నో విషాదం మధ్యా గిరాపనయతాత్ పురుష పురాణ.
ఒకసారి ఫస్ట్ రెండు లైన్ చేయండి బ్రో, మళ్ళీ లేకపోతే నేను చేసాక రిపీట్ చేస్తారా?
చేస్తాను.
సోసావధబ్ర కరుణో భగవాన్ వివృద్ధ.
సోసావదభ్రకర్ణో భగవాన్ వివృద్ధ
ప్రేమ స్మితేన నయనాంబురుహం విజృంభన్.
ప్రేమ స్మితేన నయన బురుహం విజృంభన్.
చేస్తారా ఒకసారి?
Yes, Prabhuji. సావధ ప్రకర్ణో భగవన్ వివృద్ధ ప్రేమ స్మితేన నయన బురుహం విజృంభన్. ఉత్థాయ విశ్వ విజయాయ చ నో విషాదం మాధ్యా గిరాపనయత పురుష పురాణ.
Yay. Thank you, Prabhu. Please practice. Huh?
Sure, Prabhuji.
Giraj Prabhu, you can go ahead, Prabhu. Now.
Yes.
Translation. I'll do translation.
Yeah, translation.
The Lord, who is the supreme and is the oldest of all, is unlimitedly merciful. I wish that He may smilingly bestow His benediction upon me, by opening His lotus eyes. He can uplift the entire cosmic creation and remove our dejection by kindly speaking His directions. Hare Krishna.
హరే కృష్ణ. సో ప్రభుజీ, లలితం ప్రభు, ఎంత అందమైన శ్లోకం ప్రభుజీ. చూడండి, గోవింద ఆది పురుషం తమహం భజామని చెప్పారు అక్కడ. పురుష పురాణ, సో కనెక్టెడ్. పురుష పురాణ, ఆది పురుష, గోవిందం ఆది పురుషం.
యాక్చువల్లీ ప్రభు ఈ బ్రహ్మ పలికిన శ్లోకాలు ఉంటాయి. సో బ్రహ్మ సంహితలో కరెక్ట్గా చెప్తుంటాయి. అంటే బ్రహ్మ స్పీక్ చేసిన వర్డ్స్ కదా ఇవి కూడా. సో ఈ శ్లోకాస్ అన్ని కూడా బ్రహ్మ సంహిత కరెక్ట్ గా ఫిట్ అయిపోతాయి అనమాట. ఇట్లా చూడండి ఒకసారి. సో సావధ ప్రకరుణో భగవాన్ వివృద్ధ ప్రేమ స్మితేన నయనాంబురుహం విజృంభన్. చూసారా, పర్ఫెక్ట్ అనమాట. అట్లా మాధ్యా గిరాపనయతాత్ పురుష పురాణ.
జై, perfect. So I want to do in 2 meters. So another thing, I mean, while reciting the word is, I am meditating upon this word. So Nayanam Buruham, the Lord, Nayana Amburuham, the lotus eyes. And one more thing here, Ira Apanayatat, kindly remove. And there is Adabra Karuna. So who is merciful? Unlimited merciful. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. Adabra Karuno, Adabra Karuno. One more word, Vishwa Vijaya, for glorifying cosmic creation. Beautiful verse. Let me do it. So Savadabra Karuno Bhagavan Vivruddha Prema Smitena Nayanam Buruhum Vijrumbhan Uttaya Vishwa Vijayaya Chano Vishadam Madhya Girapanayata Purusha Purana. So Savadabra Karuno Bhagavan Vivruddha Prema Smitena Nayanam Buruhum Vijrumbhan Uttaya Vishwa Vijayaya Chano Vishadam Madhya Girapanayata Purusha Purana. Translation: the Lord, who is supreme and is the oldest of all, is unlimitedly merciful. I wish that He may smilingly bestow His benediction upon me by opening His lotus eyes. He can uplift the entire cosmic creation and remove our dejection by kindly speaking His directions. Very good. So now, devotees, join practice. Sloka.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu, I'll do it. So Savadabra Karuno Bhagavan Vivriddha Prema Smitena Nayanam Buruham Vrijambhan Uttaya Vishwa Vijayaya Chano Vishadam Madhya Girapanayata Purusha Purana. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Inka, Sirisha Mataji, Lavanya.
Shall I do it, Prabhuji? Oh, can I?
Yeah.
You do, Prabhuji. I'll do later. You can do.
చేయండి, ఎవరు చదవాలి ప్రభు?
సరే ప్రభు. సుస్వాద ప్రకరుణ భగవాన్ విరుద్ధ ప్రేమ.
ప్రభు అది ఫస్ట్ లైన్ వేరేగా ఉంటుంది.
సుస్వాద ప్రకరుణ భగవాన్ విరుద్ధ ప్రేమ స్మితేన నయనా బురుహం విజృంభన్ ఉత్థాయ విశ్వ విజయాయ చనో విషాదం మాధ్యా గిరాపనాయత పురుష పురాణ.
Yes, Prabhu. Hari.
Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
Lavanya Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna. So सावदप्रकरुणो भगवान् विवृत्ता प्रेमस्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं विजृम्भन् उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माध्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणा.
Thank you, Mataji. Who else is there?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji. Sirisha Mataji, go ahead.
सोऽसावदर्भकरुणो भगवन् विवृत्ता प्रेमस्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं विजृम्भन् उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् मध्याग्रापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणा.
Thank you, Mataji. And anyone else who wanted to do?
Let me see. Okay. Madhavi Mata, I'm not sure anyway.
I will try, Prabhu.
You want to try? Try it. Please. Here. You try.
Bhagavatam 3.9.2. So, Karuna Bhagavan Vivitta Prema Smitena Naina Muruham Vishibam Uttaya Vishwa Vijayaya Janu Vishadam Madhyaya Girapanayata Purusha Purana. Translation. The Lord who is supreme and is the oldest of all is unlimitedly merciful. I wish that he may smilingly bestow his benediction upon me by opening his lotus eyes. He can uplift the entire cosmic creation and remove our dejection by kindly speaking his direction. Hare Krishna, thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, we'll stop here. Thank you so much. We'll continue tomorrow with all the 6 verses in a sequence. Thank you so much. The Andhra Shivan Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada Lilamritam ki jai. Nitaya Gaur Hari Premanande Hari Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Devacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Anta Koti Vaishnavram ki jai. Prabhu, okay. I want to ask few things. Anyway, I'll connect one to one. Thank you so much.